hate the Eddie scene in the theater. The original scene is somehow more weird and funny and much more grounded. Like everyone has eaten too much food and felt bad about it. Maybe even eaten a full pizza and felt bad about it. Has anyone ever eaten melted ice cream by the fistful? I agree. The theater... I don't like that. But the theater also had the best moment in the game so far, which was overhearing that conversation between Laura and Eddie, which was fine. Which seemed fine. I think the problem I'm having with the game so far is that I reinstalled Dead Space, the remake, because animation looks like he was supposed to be eating popcorn. Oh, you know, I could kind of see that. They are in a theater. Popcorn would make more sense. That's weird. Huh. Does that conversation hold up when you know Eddie is shoveling ice cream into his mouth with his bare hands? You know, not as much. But the remake is basically a Metroid game. So that's the thing. So when I played Dead Space Remaster, like, the graphics are probably technically better, but the way I remember Dead Space, I really can't tell. I don't know if it's an improvement or not. But, there's a couple of changes they made that I think are kind of lateral moves, and there's a couple of changes they made that I don't like as much. But there's also a lot of changes in that game that I really like. Like, I like all the changes they made to the weapons and the weapon upgrades and how all of those work. Like, changing the alt fire on the pulse rifle into a grenade instead of that weird bullet sprinkler is a good change, you know? Like, there's things that I can point to that are just actually an improvement. Or like the 0G sections, I think are better. There's a lot of writing changes that I also think were great, because they change Isaac from a like silent protagonist into a person who talks. So in the original Dead Space, a character who's like the military commander or whatever, is like, Isaac, the engines are failing. You'll need to fuel them up, and then you'll need to get the gyroscope running, and then you'll need to reignite the engines, and then etc. etc. Like, a character will just tell you all these things, and then it adds those objectives to your to-do list. But in the remake, a character goes, Isaac, I'm getting warnings here that the engines are failing. And Isaac goes, it looks like the engines have been shut off. I can get them running again, but I'll need to refuel them and cycle the power and get the gyroscope up and running. And it adds those things to your to-do list, but it feels more like your character is self-directing. And I like that. I think that's a good change. I don't think Dead Space needed a remake, but I was pleasantly surprised by how good it is.
A good remake makes you go, okay, but why didn't Leon parry a chainsaw with his knife?
Sure. I saw that Resident Evil 4 was on sale, and y'all sent me some tip money, so I did purchase that today. I have not started it yet, but I am excited too. So I'm going to try RE4 Remake as well and see how that holds up. But, I can't think of a change in this game that they made that's better than the original. Like, the best changes they've made are an entirely lateral move. Because there's plenty of this game that's as good as the original. And then some things that are worse. But I can't think of anything that's an improvement yet. And that's a problem. I mean, maybe that's just a me thing, though. Because I don't think you can improve on Silent Hill 2. So I don't know. Maybe that's just something that's going on in my head. And yeah. The trash chute puzzle is a slight improvement. Sure. I did point that out when that happened. I thought that was good, but you could probably also, I don't know, like... I mean, I'm not going to take it away from the game. That's an improvement. That's good. I think I want to look at something real quick. Oh wait, it's Friday. I'm sorry.
Would be an improvement, Lucky Bun Blim.
I need to look at something real quick. Because, I want to see if I'm remembering something. There's a few small things like the Super 8 logo on the shopping cart, but there are no real improvements. Yeah, that's a cute touch. I wouldn't say it's an improvement, but it's...
This will make Bun smile. I decided to listen to a podcast that breaks down all of the KH games. God's help my soul.
I've been listening to a 13-hour-long video about Bionicle lore. And let me tell you... I do not know anything about Bionicle. I'm struggling a bit. Tell me where the video is. I need it. It's on Ben Saint's YouTube channel. I'll look it up for you. I'll go find it for you. It's quite good. I highly recommend it. Here you go. Should be right. Bionicle lore goes pretty hard. I am having a lot of trouble keeping things' names straight. I'm having trouble remembering names. You mentioned Pazuzu you didn't like in the original, was better in SH2 Remake. Yeah, the garbage chute one was a little more clearly explained, I think. How many buns are in your Wonderland family? Wait a minute. I found it. I have one sister.
My favorite part of Bionicle is when Bionicle yells Bionicle, and Bionicles all those guys to death.
You know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about that? The term bionicle is not extant in the lore. Bionicle is a portmanteau of biological chronicle, and it is the name of the story of the events, but it doesn't refer to any specific thing in those events. Like, the word bionicle does not exist in the lore. None of the characters know what bionicle is. It's actually named after the Greek scholar Bionocles. Oh, that makes sense.
You're telling me I bought all these goddamn Legos and I still don't have Bionicle.
I'm not sure. I don't know. No, fuck. This is Silent Hill 2 Remake. God damn it. No. Stop it. SH2 Enhanced? This'll work. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Okay. No, this'll work. Okay. I need to do this for my own benefit. Real quick.
I met the creator of Bionicle once. He was having dinner with his fiancée, Ivan Pokemon designer. Unfortunately, my head was too crinkled like a soda can to overhear them.
I see. Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna watch the Pyramid Head scene from the Enhanced Edition. I just wanna refresh my memory on what the original looked like. Because I was pretty harsh on the remake one. And I need to remember what it looked like. Okay. 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 Alright. Now I'm gonna pull up the remake one real quick. Just so that I've got them in my head. Okay? I need... I need these side by side. Oh my god, it's like 10 hours longer. here somewhere. All right, here we go. Where the heck does this start? Okay, here we go. All right, okay. What was the purpose of the hanky?
Anyone remember that old children's cartoon about a mad scientist named D who was creating an army of evil minions and they came out crazy and he died in an explosion, and then his clone backup had to be animated and live with the minions despite having no memory of them or the lab whatsoever? Second D's Nuts, I think was the name.
Okay. Couple things here. First of all, there's no quick cuts like in the original. It's this like sudden cut to whatever the fuck Pyramid Head is doing, and then cutting back to James. Like, and they're like close up, and there's a lot of like motion to it. So it's so sudden. It creates these really jagged cuts in the editing that are like shocking. And this one's much slower. The reason that the jerky animations here are coming off so weird is because like the jerky animations in the original seem to be done with purpose. Like he drags a mannequin in here and then spreads her legs before doing this. Like it has some kind of implication to it that we don't get. I've likened this before to like watching scrambled porn. And I still think there's something to that because it's watching something through a filter or through static that you don't really understand. That you're not really getting what the implications of this are, you know? And here it just looks like he's kind of freaking out. Also, in the original, it kind of seemed like Pyramid Head was sensing something or looking for something, the way it like raised its hand up. But like here it's just kind of walking over to the closet to menace James. I don't know. Okay, so they moved that animation here instead of before he got shot. I don't get that. I don't get that. The way that this was shot from above at a weird angle where it's just showing James unloading a clip into a closet door is so much more panicked, so much more tense. And this is just really boring. I don't God, I don't know. I don't even know how to talk about this. You know what it reminds me of? It's no. You know what? That's an unfair comparison. That's really unfair. I was going to say this reminds me of Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes, where they felt like they had to make every cutscene twice as long, sometimes for no reason. um but that's not fair because the cutscenes in Twin Snakes are at least exciting. They're stupid, but at least they're fucking cool. I'm starting up the game. I'm gonna play this fucking game already. Ugh. Whoa. They updated it. Sorry, you missed it. They updated the game. There was a little loading bar. It said compiling shaders. Whoa! So maybe it won't have to do that in an intersection of the street. Amazing. Who knows? Maybe the game will run better? Question mark. I guess we'll see. Apparently there's a game crashing bug in the hospital. Oh, cool. Yeah, I can understand that, Black Sheep. I really hope. Here's my worry. Is that making an SH2 remake is no big deal. You just put the assets in Unreal 5. Pow. Damn. I'm a little bit worried that me having such strong opinions about Silent Hill and then complaining about this remake has negatively impacted y'all's experience of it. I wonder if y'all could have enjoyed this game. And I ruined it. Because I don't want that. I don't want that. But, like, I can't know. There's no way to know. Because there's no universe that you could exist in where you both do and do not watch my stream. So, I don't know. Still kind of enjoy it. That's fair. Good. Oh.
I am enjoying this game, just not the way it might have been intended. Liz Star Smilers.
Liz Star Smilers. Oh my gosh. Look, it's the faceless nurses. Ooh.
Person watching a VTuber playing a game because they want to watch a VTuber play the game. I sure do hope this VTuber doesn't color my perception of the game.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Like, I can't know. Oh, it helps to have a map. Okay. Another... So... Oh, hey, Phoenix.
If it's any consolation, I think for many of us that saw, played, or experienced the original, there are elements about that game that, as you said, could not be replicated in any remake. So from that lens, I don't think there's anything you did to ruin the game per se.
I suppose so. I'm not sure why they put these question marks on the map. I'm not really sure why. Because, like, okay, so when you're playing Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3, there are points that you get to in the game when I think James puts them in there if he stumbles upon something interesting. So I haven't left the lobby yet. Like, I haven't been through this door, so I can't have seen anything near this. So this is just here by default.
All you did to ruin my experience was make me appreciate the original game. I wasn't going to play this either way.
That's fair. The original game's very good. Maybe a note pointed to that room? Possibly? Possibly. There's a couple of instances where your map does get filled out before going to a place, but usually it's because you find a map, like in Neely's Bar in the original SH2, the map fills out with like the alleyway where the key is. Like there's a couple of things that fill out on your map if you find a clue towards those, right? I guess the issue I've got with... I don't know if I mind them putting like the question marks on the map to like give you a little more direction, to give you like a... I feel like the originals were really, really good at leading you through those areas if you check your map. And keep track of stuff. Like if you look at something in your inventory and examine it, it'll mark the location to use it on your map, that sort of thing. Like it fills out as you get information, which I think felt pretty good. one of my problems with putting the question marks on the map before getting that information is that this game is totally linear anyway. Like, way more than the original. I'm pretty sure every single one of these doors is going to be locked until I go to that question mark. Because so far there's only been one way through every one of these areas. But hey, let's find out. Let's run around the hospital and see what we can find. Dr. Hughes and Dr. Atkinson in the garden. So linear doesn't allow backtracking? Yeah, it does tend to close environments off from you. You could easily interpret this as an FF7 remake situation or time loop alternative universe fanfic situation because this Maria is actually not Maria. I'm a little bit worried that you could, but the idea of a time loop is so stupid that I don't want to. Like, not all time loops are stupid, but like in this context, it would be very dumb. I'm not saying it's not implied, but I'm saying like I don't know. If you experience poor appetite or significant weight loss, insomnia or hypersomnia, loss of interest or pleasure in usual activities, feelings of worthlessness. Oh my god! James left out the word or guilt in the read text. Oh, he won't even read his guilt. Oh my word. He won't face his guilt. Diminished abilities to think or concentrate. Contact your healthcare provider immediately. Hey, Laura.
Laura, wait.
It's okay. We don't want to hurt you.
God damn it.
Why would she run from me?
Benui.
I don't think she likes me very much.
But why?
I don't know.
Wasn't there a recent game we played about a character not taking responsibility? Oh, yeah. I think I remember liking that one, too. I don't like the change where Laura and Maria exist in the same scene. It's very weird to me.
You startled me. What was that?
Not sure. Better stay on your guard.
Keep your gun loaded. Okay, so the question mark's in exam room 3. Let's see how far we can get without going there. I'm just curious. Hey, Cervante. What's your thoughts on Silent Bloob
Thankfully,
2?
I don't think we're going to have a case of James looking at Maria and saying we can both be heroes.
That would be really funny, though. I'm kind of miserable. I think I kind of hate it. Okay. Alright. As long as Maria can't interact with Laura or be perceived by her.
The scream is James's mouthwash.
Like, they... Purist reasons or mechanical reasons? A little bit of both. I think that I have not seen a single change yet that I think has improved it over the original. It's either a lateral move or worse. And so far, it's mostly just a more boring version of a game that I love. And I'm really miserable. Okay, so I've examined as much as we can without going to the question mark. That's how long it took. That's how long it took. So, like, what's the purpose of the question mark? Because, like, you have to go there. I have to go there right now. I've seen everything else.
I could really use a warning next time.
That's not a mechanic in this game, I'm sorry. I'm sure there's been a bunch of focus testing that shows that gamers hate exploring, viewing it as wasted time. If the second were as high as the number of nurses, it'd still be one short, with two of them dead and one just a fraud. The third would chop the firewood in half. The first was singular. Let's see. Okay. Never really understand folks not being into the combat changes or how every dungeon got expanded. I don't like those, but it's the acting that's the worst for me. The characterization and acting of all the characters has been not the fault of the actors. Definitely a direction problem. I hate it. Maria especially so far. They made Maria say sorry to James? That just struck me as so fucking weird. She just starts, like, apologizing to him. Like, what? Bizarrely out of character. Okay, so we have a 3-digit door code that we could figure out. Which seems simple enough. Oh, right, there's a padlock. Okay. I think all the actors and actresses are doing a fantastic job. Like, they're doing great with the material they're given. But, like, I also say that about Hayden Christensen in the Star Wars prequels. Like, he's doing a great job with the material and direction. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. So the first digit is
If you
8.
think about it, this game is perfectly in line with the originals. It's like if Silent Hill 2 was circumcised.
Jesus. 8 with 2 of them dead and 1 just a fraud. Huh? I am, Crom, thank you. The third would chop the firewood in half. Okay. What would 1 just a fraud mean? What were your heckin' paubers?
There is a direction problem all over this game, and it feels very indicative of the problem that Bluebird just didn't understand the narrative and characters on a deeper than superficial level. They didn't really get it, and they didn't really think things through.
Oh, no, 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 no. Why'd you put a year on it? Why did you put a year on it? It's not supposed to take place in a year. What year did it say? 1983?
You looking for something in these photos?
Hey, Paper, how's it going? Chunking again. That just raises further questions. There's loads of 90s Jeep Cherokees out on the streets. Yeah. Weird. I'm gonna let it load. Why did it need to do that? DLSS turn on again? No. And it's not an issue with my graphics card because I messed with all of this off stream and none of it helped. Even without having like VTube Studio on and stuff, I was able to improve the frame rate of like the moment-to-moment gameplay, but it didn't help the loading and the chunking and everything. All that stuff was still the same. I don't know why. All the performances in the original Mary Maria is the only one I can think that can't be improved. Let me say that I understand that. I disagree with that, but I can understand that. What do you think it means by firewood? Let me see here. The third wood, chop the firewood in half. Okay. Axes. Fire axes? Is that what we're looking for? Here's a fire extinguisher. Hmm. Do you want to say a lot of the lines in Silent Hill have become vocal stems for me? I can understand that. There's a lot of them that I just really, really like. Lost? Trees, of course. Right. If the second were as high as the number of nurses, it'd still be one short. With two of them dead and one just a fraud. The first was singular. One short? Okay. So one, possibly 184? Let me try that. Okay. First was singular. Second, as high as the number of nurses, it'd still be one short. Two of them dead. And one just a fraud. Think about Eddie and puking SH2 is he's not doing like an actor puking where you've trained yourself to give an imitation of that sound that doesn't gross out the audience. He's just going for trying to sound like he's puking and it's visceral. Yeah. This is the motel puzzle again? Kinda, yeah. It's the one where we're just looking at pictures and trying to do math, I guess. Two of them dead. What could that mean? Could mean we subtract 2. But like, why one just a fraud? It'd still be a nurse though, right? Unless the number 1 is a fraud? Chopped in half means divided by 2. That's what I was thinking. Oh, was I entering 4? I should have been entering 2.
M. Loban. How goes you suffering through the puppeteered flayed corpse of one of your favorite pieces of media? Resident till 2. Because that's how this kind of feel.
Ah, it's 152. Okay. So you subtract 3.
Basement.
Of course.
Look at the tumblers on this fucking thing. Look at the teeth on this goddamn key. How do you get that thing back out? Damn. Fucking... It's just gonna get stuck in there. Some heckin' chompers, yeah. Huh.
This place feels so empty. More than the other places we've been.
What does that mean? Number of doctors, number of nurses, number of trees. I suppose that makes sense. I'm playing on a hard puzzle because I want to know. I want to know. I want to know what love is. No, you can show me. I want to feel what love is.
Nope. Doesn't work.
James, how's this locked? How is this locked on the other side there? Is this like, does this require a key? Is it something where you can't like reach around? No, okay, I guess not. Okay. He doesn't take it out of the lock. Oh, of course. It just disintegrates in there. Fun, that'd be rude. It's never rude to give a reach around. I would say that's downright polite. Heck. Whoa. Oh, the tarts. Oh, they're so slow.
If reach arounds were rude bun would, never mind actually.
Oh no. No, no, no. Oh no. Oh, this is a mess. Oh, it's all falling apart. Oh, what is happening? Okay. All right. I think I'm going to turn the tarts off for tonight. I'm very sorry. uh hmm. I might have to put a moratorium on those.
Worth it.
And I'm going to close Firefox. And maybe Discord? Okay, let's see. It was quite funny. Oh, and then close the game. Right. You know, it would run on my computer pretty well. Silent Hill 2. Hey, question. What do y'all want to do for Halloween? That's like a Thursday, I think.
Generator.
You think you could get it working? Might get the elevator running again.
Trick or treat, perhaps. Emergency fuel reserve in storage room. Any games you've been interested in recently? I was thinking, let me see. I've played I usually play Rule of Rose on Halloween. For funsies.
James?
Maybe I'll give Haunting Grounds a try. Or Kuon? Oh, hello. Oh. He's sneaking up on me. Them some sneaky leggies. Familiar or new? I think I'd be down for either. Missed so many Halloween streams at a hotel with shitty internet. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it's for something fun, though. Gamsoline. Danger. Flammable. Keep out of the reach of children, harmful or fatal if swallowed. Vapors can explode. Just got here. Should I be reading anything into the stream title? I have not been enjoying this particularly. I've got some criticisms. Oh, block pushing puzzle. Any day now, James. Any day now.
More of those things.
Yeah, I think it's fine if you like this game. That's okay. I'm just... I'm... a death by 1,000 cuts kind of a thing.
Where are you going?
Miranda! Oh my goodness, it's been a while. How are you? Oh my gosh. It's good to see you today. Welcome in, Raiders. How you been? Oh. Did they give me another question mark on the map? Oh boy, did they. Okay.
Better.
Arcane Wyvern, thank you for the follow, my fur and whiskers. Getting out of VR? No problem. Mmm, delicious, delicious gas. Just load in a dirty model of Kezu from Monhun. Oh, I'd love that though.
Except if this game had 1,000 cuts, that Pyramid Head scene would have been better.
I get it. You're talking about cuts like editing. Because I was complaining about the editing being bad. I get it. Okay. So did that map, like, mark... Oh, there's a question on the director's office now. Why is that? And also, this door is circled? Because it needs a key, but any of the locked doors need it. Oh, well, no, they don't anymore. Never mind. A bunch of the locked doors in this game are now one-way doors. They're shortcuts instead of being locks. Right.
Coming.
Sick dodges. Fuel it up. At least this puzzle was relatively straightforward. Readers, if you want to play a modern psychological horror thriller, play Mouthwashing. I highly recommend it.
Question on the director's office is, why did you make this game less interesting?
Let's check out that elevator.
That's my question. Yeah, I see you. It feels an awful lot like Homecoming, the way that the enemies get all, like, bloody and stuff. Getting some God of War vibes from the way you're using that pipe. So, the combat in this game so far reminds me way too much of Callisto Protocol. Oh yeah, when you dodge in this game, you should activate witch time. That would be fucking sick. At least you aren't throwing monsters on spikes everywhere. True, I suppose. That rain reminds me of my dead wife. I gotta pure platinum some nurses now.
Hey. You okay?
I'm sorry.
That's fine. What's going on? Are you hurt?
It's nothing.
Stop apologizing to James. Fuck that guy.
Maybe you should rest.
Yeah.
Give James a stinger and then air juggle him.
So comfy.
What?
I'm gonna go look for Laura. I'll be back as soon as I can.
James? I wanted to ask you. What if you can't find Mary? What will you do?
I haven't really thought about that.
Get back soon, okay?
He hasn't thought in a while. Oh, jeez. Sad flat man. Everybody is awfully sad and flat. Wow, they lovingly recreated this room to be like exactly the same as in the original.
Sorry, I just need a moment.
I'm not sure it's helping, but they did.
Now, where is that girl?
Probably in the big question
It?
mark room.
It's a hospital bed. Notoriously comfy.
Infamously comfy. James has a gun but can't use it until his CO gives him permission. Adam has not authorized the use of firearms. Did we wind up with like a scrub room? Huh. Palliative care scary, or did they just put that on the wall because James's wife was in palliative care? Ah, here we go. Shortcut opened. I feel like, okay, so I guess it's fine that they wanted to depict the opening section of this game during daytime and then have sunset, and then when we leave the hospital it's dark, because in the original when you leave the hospital it's dark, but like showing us that outside the window takes away a lot of the dreamlike aspects of the game. It's like if they did a remake of Dark Souls 2 and decided to quote unquote fix it so that all the levels fit together in a way that makes sense. Like in Dark Souls 1. Like, you're missing some of the point. I don't know. That'd be the worst. It'd be pretty bad, yeah. Oh, it's our first nurse.
This game makes me think of a tracing of a classic painting. Every deviation is a flaw, but every similarity is just a hollow recreation.
That makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, hi, nurse. I think you mean, hello, nurse. At least they didn't introduce her with a cutscene. Like, they could have had a big thing where they're like, the long shot down the hallway, protagonist's feet in the foreground, foreshorten until they blur. A light emanates from a single room. A bubblehead nurse staggers into the hallway. And then they do the Yakuza thing where it's like, bubblehead nurse, matriarch of the Brookhaven Hospital. The code has been reset to what we agreed on during yesterday's meeting in the doctor's lounge. I don't want anyone writing it down on little bits of paper for me to find. Be responsible. That would have been totally fitting. I mean, I would have laughed. I would have enjoyed it. James tears away his shirt to reveal a bald eagle back tattoo. Oh! Oh, snap! Every single game should have dramatic intros regardless of genre. You know, what if they took out the dodge in this game?
It's like they played the old game intending to make a CinemaSins video.
Kinda. What if they took out the dodge in this game and replaced it with the Komeki Tiger Drop? That negates all damage. The Komeki Tiger Drop negates all damage. I kind of want Ryuga Gotoko Studios to make a Silent Hill-esque game. They kinda did. It was bad, though. They made a, I think it was on the PSP. There was a Yakuza game where it was like zombies. It was like Kamurocho has been overrun by zombies. It wasn't great. Oh, that's the carbon paper. It's on PS3. Oh, okay, yeah. What's the... That's right. I was thinking of... There is a PSP one. But it was the best? Huh. Interesting. There was a Yakuza PSP game, and the only reason I know of it is because it's got one of my favorite pieces of lore in the Yakuza series, which is it explains why people attack you in the street. And it's because there's this, like, there's a group of, like, Yakuza who are doing an induction for a new member, and they're like, oh, no, if you want to get into the Yakuza, first thing you got to do, try to pick a fight with Kiryu. You see that guy? That's Kiryu, the Dragon of Dojima. You got to pick a fight with that guy, and once you get your ass kicked, then you're in. You got to prove you're real first. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know if that's true. Like, I don't know if that's canon, but yeah, I think in one of the PSP games they explain that. And I fucking love it. I think it's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Is the remake awesome or shit? It's... I hate it.
If Kiryu doesn't punch your head right off your body, you're in.
Exactly. I'll survive. Kiryu doesn't kill. I hate it. I think it's mostly fine. It's just a less interesting version of one of the best games ever made. So, I don't know. If I recall correctly, it's more of a hazing thing and or a way to figure out if someone's too much of a moron. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Hold on. Hang on. Just gotta find some frames. We'll get there eventually. Any day now. There they are. We found them. Okay. There we go. It's a fine game. It's bad art. I think I might agree with that. Get back here. So it's poorly optimized? It's not the best, but like, that's fixable. So I don't particularly care about that kind of thing. Like, that doesn't really bother me. You can fix a game with a bad frame rate. You can't really fix bad art. Everything's so gooey. Okay, so where does this go? Back to here. Got it. Okay. Okay. You like leg mannequin fights because this game sure does. Dang, that's a lot of cobwebs. They're, to me, fine so far. I know Steph Sterling fucking hated them. I think I prefer fighting them to lying bodies. Like, the lying bodies have been really annoying to me. But I have not been particularly enjoying the combat in general. Patient interview transcript. I remember lying in water. Like the ending, like in water ending. Empty, and then I felt him stare. He was close, very close. I had to get out, I had to get away. But he followed, he kept staring, so I made him stop. Now I'm empty again. Can we go back to the pool? Moist ending. You know the in-water ending's gotta be Bloober's favorite. Like, they like that one a lot. Oh my gosh. I knew somebody who had one of these. I think that one was made of silicone, though. But no? Why not? Patient file 50. Sudden outbursts of aggression, visual and auditory hallucinations. Current therapy is considered effective. Unprovoked outbursts declined. Social interactions improved. What did I miss? Continue with the current therapy. Water has a calming effect. It used to. Studio took the criticism we want to play in the Batmobile to mean that half the game should be in the Batmobile. Can understand that, yeah. Refuses food, water, delusions persist. Forced feeding and hydration, bathing required, sleep medication, constant surveillance. Remember to heckin' hydrate? Move to L1. Intense and unrelenting anxiety. Full-blown paranoia. Visual hallucinations. Okay. I do like this Twin Peaks Red Room over here. This is cool. I like that. Oh, it's just a thing? Okay. Look at this fucking Resident Evil safe. The note also says feelings of guilt, but James can't see it. Oh.
That's what they keep telling me. My 3 patients. My 3 hopeless cases. But I do not believe it to be a matter of hope. It is a matter of diligence, discipline, trial and error. Being as bold as one can be.
Why does he sound so sinister? Why is it just Satan?
We'll find what it is that truly ails them.
Would you like to play a game? That's the kind of thing that you could find in an Umbrella laboratory in Resident Evil, and it would be fine. It'd be fine. Dr. Jigsaw. Oh, there's probably combat over there. I don't want to do that. Oh, but that's where the question mark is. Fine. Boom. Headshot. If I had a time machine, I would have stopped Bun from playing this game. I feel like I'm obligated to. I'm not sure it was an option for me. Is it just me, or did the original SH2 combat feel more stressful than this game's combat feels? I don't know. Because, like, the combat feels much more mandatory than it did in 2. But I think that's just because, like, these hallways are way more narrow, and the camera's more zoomed in, and the character movement's slower. So, like, there's much less opportunities to escape or avoid fighting things. A chain. Oh, and a rope and everything. Okay, so this is where the box was? Like the box puzzle? This game forces you to fight so much. It really feels like it. I feel like this game has too much reverence for the original. Instead of this deadly serious tone, ironed out everything that didn't, and their very serious vision for how the game was. They should have respected the original less, is what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't know. I think I agree with that. Yeah, I got an achievement not too long ago for, like, meleeing 75 enemies or something. And, like, that's too many enemies. I don't know if I've killed 75 enemies in a full playthrough of Silent Hill 2 before. That's a lot. Like, getting the UFO ending in Silent Hill 3 is pretty tough, and that only requires 30 enemies. Shampt gun. E.H. Marlin? I'll look this up. Right. E.H. Ernest Hemingway. And a shotgun because Ernest Hemingway shot himself with a shotgun. Is that what we're going for here? Teddy bear.
Yahtzee had a great point about how the changes to the perspective really changed the tone of the game. This James doesn't have those moments where you see the trail of blood he's left behind him that informs his narrative. Here, it's just another game where you kill hordes of enemies and just move on, paying no mind to the toll you've left in your wake.
I could kind of see that. Check out our pistol, make sure it doesn't say J.W. Booth. No, that guy left Bloober before they started working on this game. Old Man in the Sea, the book they give to high schoolers to help learn basic reading comprehension, something Bloober Team sorely needs. Oh, the shotgun was reconstructed from that pistol. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. Sigh. Oh, there's the L1 key. Alright. TBV. Oh, there's another shortcut we can open over here. Alright. I see. I think I can hear a little bit of the Otherworld hospital ambience coming in here. It's a little weird. Change in perspective also makes it so the interaction prompts become pretty much mandatory, as the developers can't turn the player's attention to it in a natural fashion. Yeah, because you don't have like the camera angle changes to highlight certain things in the environment. Nurses will sometimes do a Jacob's Ladder head shake while idle, and honestly, I think that's neat. I mean, it's fine. It's cute, I guess. Where am I trying to move this to? Oh, over here? Okay. Like, I'm not really sure what that... I have a question. What do the nurses represent and why are they kind of attractive? A lot of the monsters in here are creations from James's subconscious. And the kind of accepted assumption is that the nurses are based on nurses from the hospital when he was visiting Mary. That said, I suppose there's a little bit of a reason to doubt that. Because Laura says that James doesn't come and visit Mary. So, like, that's why Laura's mad at James, is because he doesn't come visit her. And that's why Laura and James don't know each other, you know? I mean, yeah, he used to visit Mary. Probably. Maybe? I don't know. They brought in the girl today. Poor thing hasn't said a word. She just sits there, head in her hands, sobbing and quivering. I moved her to the corner bed. Seemed to calm down. She even smiled at me, I think. Where's the good game? It's gone now. I'm sorry. Brought you some flowers? Yeah. True. You definitely visited her at some point. Can we get confirmation from devs that many of the enemy designs are meant to represent James's sexual frustration? I suppose? Like, that might be in some of the interviews in the SH3 strategy guide. Like a Book of Lost Memories or whatever. But I don't put a ton of stock into that. I think that's probably intended, and I think that's probably a sensible assumption to make. I think that's a valid reading. I don't have any particular reason to doubt it. Yeah, monster design is one thing that I will probably take Ito's word for. Where are we going? Welcome back, Helocard. Hello. Man, we're like Gary Busey. We're in the heckin' walls. I suppose that was interesting. I'm not sure. I probably need to stop saying I'm not sure why they added that. Because it's whatever. Gotta pad the runtime somehow, I suppose. Why won't they help me? Why do they keep me in here with him? Oh, I should probably check if there's anything on the back. Yeah, of course there is. How silent is the second hill? Less than you'd hope. Oh, look, it's the bowl key. Why do they keep doing this? They're like, see, we remembered the original puzzle, but we took it out of the
We call
game.
this scene how to add a full minute to your story without advancing the plot in a single way.
Are they gonna have the rooftop scene still? Huh? These scribbles. Seem to be floating separately from the bracelet a little bit. You ever play Smile for me? I have not. Should I? Is it good? Why isn't this a beach episode? We might get some nurses in bikinis. Who knows? Something in the pool. And also the doctor's lounge. Okay. So there's the keypad. Okay. See Pyramid Head compete on track. You know, we could do that. That's canon. Because Pyramid Head is a playable character in Konami Track and Field for the DS. So he can compete in track against Solid Snake. That happens. Yeah, he's also in Bomberman R. You can kill Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight. You're pulling our leg? No. No. Now I'm looking it up. Konami Track and Field for the DS. Pyramid Head. Good stuff. Oh shit, Sparkster! And you can play a Solid Snake. And if you play a snake and do the any of the water events, he's got the little scuba mask on from the intro of Metal Gear Solid 1. Which is great. Good stuff. What a game. It's cute. It is cute. It was a cute game. My wife played cute games. My wife. I loved her. Alright, what are we supposed to do with this? Okay, we got a bent needle. And a marked bracelet. And we can combine the needle. Uh-huh. I don't think I'll ever own them. Oh. They are available on the internet. Was the protagonist in the original also Temu Leon Kennedy? Much less so, I would say. Much less so. Okay, I think maybe... Can I... Okay, so, okay, that's shortcut open. I think maybe I'll go down the stairs on the left there. You know what I'm gonna do after I finish stream tonight? I think I'm gonna start Resident Evil 4 Remake. I hear good things about that game. I want to give it a try. Bunyoi! I hear humming. I think Laura's up there. Some places where, for instance, you can get SH2 with enhanced already installed. Wow, that's so convenient. Amazing. It's a reimagining rather than a remake, but a pretty good one. I watched the opening cutscene of Resident Evil 4 Remake, and it started with Leon making a stupid joke. He was like, "What, did you guys come out here to roast marshmallows?" Or something, to like the cops who are driving him out into the countryside. And one of the cops goes, "You've got a goofy sense of humor," or something like that. And I was like, oh, they understood the assignment. Good. Yes, good. Okay, that's so good. I have a level of trust now. that's been established because I need Leon to say, "Where's everybody going? Bingo?" Or like your right hand comes off. Like I need that. I need Leon to be just an absolute goober. Otherwise it's just not the same game. I hate original Resi 4, but I love the remake a lot. I like Resi 4. It's probably one of my favorite Resident Evil games. Hey, it's that dog. I don't have nearly as much Resident Evil love as I do like Silent Hill. But yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
What the fuck?
are you okay?
Go away!
Don't be afraid. I just want to talk.
Okay, can you do that line again? But this time, maybe try to sound a little more pathetic. Ooh, it's getting wet in here. Get set to get wet. It's Silent Hill 2. Okay, James, give her the suplex. Dang it. Bid and OG separate ways where Ada states that Leon is almost a genius in a serious way is one of the funniest lines I've ever heard in games. I like when Leon does the suplex and then it explodes their head. It's fucking awesome. Love it. It's so stupid. Got the soup. Now where's the Lex? Probably the top of the LexCorp building. I think that's where he likes to hang out. Patient transferred for observation. Malnourished. Shallow breathing. Arms weak. Palms sweaty. Vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. Avoids eye contact, agitated in presence of staff, frantic at the notion of touch. Etc., etc. Something is very raw. Resident Evil should always be dumber, louder, and have access to a time machine. I think I don't disagree.
We keep talking about better games and I end up forgetting we're not playing them.
I'm just enjoying living in the fantasy of playing better games. This should be easy for me. Streaming this should be nice and, like, relaxing. It's Silent Hill 2. It's not like it's that much worse than the original. It's not like they fucked it up completely. But, like, finding this really difficult to play. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Delivered the radiographs you requested. It looks like the file was incomplete. One of the pictures was nowhere to be found. Okay. Ah, there's a Buzz Lightyear lodged in here. You can play this game and is recognizable as a thing to entertain humans? Yeah. Like, I'm not sure it's doing that. But, yeah. Got as close as any non-Team Silent ever got. I think I agree with that. Right, left, right? Why is the texture repeated? First floor inner ward key. Okay. Let's do that then. EP's catching up. Understandable. No worries. I think... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say something. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna stand by this by the end. Huh. I think it's possible. I might like Homecoming better. Than this one. I think Origins is worse than this. Oh, easily, yes. Yeah, Origins is goddamn terrible. Homecoming, really? I think so. I'm gonna put some more thought into it and decide. But, like... Homecoming is so much dumber than this one. Which is fun? Like, I'm entertained by that? Homecoming is knockoff John Locke from Lost, so it has that going for it. It does. It does have that going for it. Where does this rank v the cell phone games? I don't know if I could compare them. Why is it doing the breathing in this room? Has everyone's favorite character in it, the postman? Oh, that's Downpour. I think Downpour is easily worse than this.
Hey. Any luck finding Laura?
Not yet. How are you holding up?
I'll be okay. Just need a bit more rest. James. Thanks for checking up on me. It's very sweet of you.
Yeah. Get some rest. I'll be back soon.
I like both better. I think that Downpour is more boring than this one. Like, my issue with Downpour is that it's really boring. First floor inner... Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay. Oh, that door wasn't open before. What are you doing? There are definitely much worse Silent Hill games than this. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Okay, so my rankings, not based on quality, but just on how much they piss me off. I find Origins the absolute worst. I hate it. I never want to play it. I will, but it's atrocious. I hate it. And then slightly better than that is Downpour. And then slightly better than that is Shatmem. And then slightly better than that is Homecoming. And then slightly better than that is Short Massage. And Short Massage is like 3 out of 10. And then Silent Hill 4 is like a 9 out of 10. There's a large gap in the middle, you know? Why is Origins so bad? A lot of little things. Origins, first of all, has destructible weapons. So all of the melee weapons you pick up will be destroyed, and quickly. Like it's got weapon degradation, and then you're carrying around like a million fucking TVs and IV drip stands and shit. And that sucks. it takes place before all the environments are incredibly stupid dark. The game is almost unplayable in the PS2 version. It's better in the PSP version, kinda. Most of the monsters kind of suck. They just have Pyramid Head again. Except they call him the Butcher. But it's just they wanted to have Pyramid Head over again, so they did that. And then the rest of the monsters are mostly annoying to fight. There's some of them that are like partially invisible, and they fucking suck. It's hilariously tone deaf game over screen. That's for sure. The sound design is pretty bad. I really hate that Travis has 2 Silent Hill 2 type revelations where it turns out his mom went crazy and they locked her up in the sanitarium when she was abusing him, and then she killed herself. And then he finds out at the end of the game that his dad was a crazy guy and killed himself. Oh my god. Like, they try to do the same twist twice? It's really dumb. It's bad both times. Oh, and also the other world exists before the events of Silent Hill 1, which doesn't make any fucking sense. It's really weird. It's really weird and stupid. Plus it adds a third hospital to Silent Hill, which supposedly is a small town. Yeah, it's like a tourist town with, Okay. Anyway, Alessa's Otherworld is full of blood and rust and medical equipment. Yeah, but there's also no mechanism for anybody else's Otherworld to exist either. Because, like, the events of Silent Hill 1 are what trigger the spiritual power that manifests the Otherworld in Silent Hill 2. And then the embryo of God is what triggers it in 3. And then it's in 4, it's like Walter Sullivan completing the 21 Sacraments. Well, the first 10 hearts of the 21 Sacraments, but like, there's no reason that an other world should exist, and they don't really seem interested in giving one. Because, like, if they wanted to explain one, that would be better, I think. But there's also stuff like, okay, so in Silent Hill 1, you have El Camella Hospital, and then in Silent Hill 2, they introduce Brookhaven, which is a psychiatric hospital. And then in Silent Hill Origins, they introduce, in Origins, there's the Cedar Grove Sanitarium. And then in Shattered Memories, they turn the Alchemilla into a psychiatrist clinic. because that's where you're going at the end of Shattered Memories. So if Shatmem is canon, then Silent Hill is a small tourist town with 3 asylums and no general hospitals. Oh, I guess there is a clinic in Homecoming. But, some silly shit. Whose nightmare is it in Homecoming? Oh, nobody's. It doesn't make sense. The Homecoming one doesn't make sense. Because the Homecoming one is a group of cultists made a promise with Silent Hill's god. Somehow. Even though she has not returned or communicated with anyone since disappearing in the before times. They made a promise with the cult, with the god of Silent Hill to sacrifice their kids, and then when they don't, Silent Hill comes for them and starts making things evil or something. It's dumb, it's stupid. This case bears a disturbing similarity to a situation that took place in the facility a few years back. The patient was admitted. Hey, Yak, how you doing? On a court order, but with the consent of his remaining family, his condition appeared to be improving for the first few weeks. The administered medications paired with individual sessions, art therapy. We could use some art. So they didn't even know anything was wrong until the night the guard reported one of his keys missing. When they found him, it was already too late. Okay, I want to point out, I understand what puzzle this is for and how to do it. However, I just need to point something out here in the bottom left corner of the screen right behind me. Are you ready for it? Keypad combination note. Just in case. Just in case you didn't get it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Spell it out for you. Like, I mean, obviously I get it's the 4 digits on the, I know, because it's the X's and you want to enter that on the keypad, but like, I feel like it was self-explanatory enough. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have figured it out. I couldn't tell you. I've been frustrated by some of the puzzles in this game so far, so probably wouldn't have understood otherwise. Yeah, I get that. I can get that.
It's such a fine line between clever and stupid.
Yes. And I feel like it has been on both sides of those lines so far. Are you done loading? Are you finished? Good. The one with the coins was okay. It was okay. It took me a minute. Yeah. Why is this locker examinable, but not this one? Like, why could this one have items, but not this one? What a bunny! How you doing? Thanks so much for the raid. Good to see y'all tonight. Welcome on in. I'm a really big Silent Hill fan playing the Silent Hill remake. They only animated the one locker. I mean, I get it. More spooky game. Definitely spooky game. I have been playing some good spooky games this year. Enjoying the game so far? Fuck no. It's terrible. Thanks for asking. I played Mouthwashing yesterday, though. That game was terrific. Super liked it. Oh, there we go. Sexy blonde, right? Why terrible? I think so far. Model's adorable. Why, thank you. So far, every change that they've made to this game is either a lateral move or a step down. It is a far more boring version of an almost perfect game. It's a halfway decent Resident Evil clone, though. I do not care for it. So close you can see it, but missing the mark. That's kind of the opinion that I'm getting. I can understand people liking it though. Like it's been reviewing really well and people seem to be enjoying it, which is a little bit sad to me, but if it gets people to play the original, then maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Hopefully people get interested in playing Silent Hill 2 and then play Silent Hill 2. Yeah. It's funny because that's what their Konami originally wanted Silent Hill to be. Exactly. Yeah, they put together a team of amateurs and were like, hey, make us a Resident Evil competitor. And they made Silent Hill, and it's one of the best games I've ever played. Definitely urge people to play the original. Conversation about this one, for sure. Yeah, I highly recommend people play the original. And if you get it on PC in some kind of, like if you search some kind of archive on the internet and find yourself a copy, or like if you check some sites where maybe they host abandonware, you can find yourself a copy of Silent Hill 2 for the PC, and then get Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition, which is a mod pack. It's really easy to install, and it gets the game up and running on modern systems pretty well. It's pretty good. Would recommend. I'm surprised they skipped 1 and went to 2. I'm not. Silent Hill 2 has a problem where it was so well liked that people, I'm not going to say people, developers don't care about the other Silent Hill games at all. because every game after Silent Hill 4, like Origins and Downpour and Homecoming and Shattered Memories and all of those, have the exact same plot as Silent Hill 2. They all just want to do Silent Hill 2 again because they got to the end of Silent Hill 2 and they were like, oh my god, plot twist. I want to have that plot twist. And so they all try to do the plot twist again instead of trying to make a Silent Hill game. So every single time somebody works on a new Silent Hill game, they're just trying to make 2 again instead of making any of the other ones. Oh my goodness, it's chugging again. Oh, it's chugging so hard. It'll get there, it's fine. 2 is the only option for a remake, basically, yeah. Plus, Bloober Team, the people who made this, every single one of their games is just trying to be Silent Hill 2. Like, The Medium is just trying to be Silent Hill 2 again. So of course they wanted to remake this one. Because that's what they've been trying to do for their entire career. Come on. Please load your shaders. Starting to suspect this game here is trying to be Silent Hill 2 as well. Oh, it's trying. It's trying its best. I'm not sure it's succeeding, though. Okay, so there's a whole thing back there I could go and examine. And it looks like I'd get back through the cafeteria. But that makes the shaders load. In a way that makes me really happy for them. Me too. They're huge pieces of shit though, so... like... I'm glad for them, but also fuck them. They made a game where the villain is a furry just so they could say transphobic talking points about Therians. And it's fucking awful. I hate them. Ugh. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, Observer. Their, like, cyberpunk mystery game has, like, a werewolf in it. And it turns out the werewolf is, like, genetically modified to, like, look like a wolf guy. And then when you find his computer and stuff, it turns out there's a big pharma tech company who sold him a species, like, transition in order to make money off of him. And then he was, like, a big transition regretter. And he was like, oh no, they've totally fucked me up. I'm a monster now. And, like, his family disowned him. And there's, like, an interview with the CEO of the gene modification company. And he's like, what we're doing is merely giving people options. It's the same as the way that people looked at gender transition back in the 20 whatevers. And then they use the term irreversible damage. It's fucked up. I hate them. Bloopers never heard of Therians. They were being shitty about trans people. I mean, obviously, yes. But basically they're like, oh, it's a slippery slope. If we let people change their gender, next thing you know, they'll be trying to turn into aminals. And I'm like, that would be fucking cool and based, actually. And they're like, no, it's bad. Jesus. Bleh. Did you ever play the Blair Witch Project game? I did not. I did not. Antlers and bunny ears would do so much for my dysphoria, actually. Totally understandable. I think we should do that. That would be fucking sick. The main thing I know about Bloober is that they strongly implied abuse victims should kill themselves. Yeah, the medium is a fucking game, alright? Ugh. I really need to do that video
I took
about...
the werewolf hormones and I turned me into a monster. Hell fucking yeah.
Right? Hell yeah. I'm gonna get attacked by something. There it is. Oh no, my combat dodges are not working. Dang. Maybe we should just make fun of Bloober Team no matter what. So what if they made an okay game? Mold. It's in the walls, deep inside. The mold remover gets rid of it for a while, but then the thing reappears in the exact same spots. We need to get in there, break it all down if we have to, and root it out. Break down the walls. Personally, the opinion that changing the body fundamentally alters the spirit, and that's why we shouldn't let people get pacemakers. I agree. I disagree. I think that changing the body fundamentally alters the spirit, and that's why we should fucking do it. That would be rad. Let's go. I could get a really cool looking spirit, though. I want my spirit to look like a Banui. J.K. Rowling lives here? Oh, with the mold? Blech. When she was just watching TV and you started killing her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The human race must be undone by its own power. Let the spirit become a god unto itself. Hell yeah. Do I not get to have the bullets? Will you not let me have the bullets? I would like the bullets. Please? James, they're right there. James? James? Honey? Please? You thought you took everything, but you forgot those bullets. Okay, I guess we're writing off those bullets. All right. Never mind. He didn't want them. It's fine. Inventory full? Oh, hell no. I've got 19 in reserve. I had 40 earlier. Huh. What's on the menu? I'd look, but it just reminds me of my dead wife. My cat is having a yell. Let me go see why. Hang on a sec. I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. I'm back. I have the cat with me now. Yeah, I told them. What's the matter? Okay. Hey, Handstand, how you doing? Okay, we now have a cat in the lap. Yeah, baby. Okay. All right, hopefully he's not too distracting. This is the good shit. I think he just wants to be on stream. No, do not get on my keyboard. I need that. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, fine. God damn it. Rocky, what do you think about Silent Hill? What are you thinking? Nothing at all. There is not a thought in that head. Not a single one. Yeah, baby. Oh my goodness. All cats have orange cat inside them. Correct. Food aids mental health. High fiber. No red meat. Oh my god, it's chunking again. Oh no. Oh boy. This is good. This is good stuff. There's great things going on right now. Okay, that's a little better. Ginger cat with a birth defect that make your tail crooked. Oh! It's also incredibly considered and very smart. Aww! This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Ow. Dang it. Stop it. Oh, good, we got the big plus sign in the corner now. Food is bad and should not be mandatory. I happen to like food, but I understand that for sure. I don't think these nurses went to medical school. They may have missed a day. Because it doesn't feel like they're obeying that Hippocratic oath. Hippocrates would be upset. Alright, so how did this work? So X goes first. The middle?
Sorry
No.
for raid and running. I should head to bed. Good luck on your game.
No worries, Wada. You have a great one. Oh my goodness. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, maybe the middle. And then circle went to the side, X went to the lower left, circle went above, middle left, and then to the right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so that's... Uh, 5, 7, 4, 6. Oh, okay. Fair enough, I guess. Okay, Rocky has gotten bored and left. Gross. Buggos. So how's the remake? Mostly kind of boring. What was that noise? They feed me garbage and rotting meat, crawling with maggots, thick with sinew. They make me bite down. The juices red and yellow hit the back of my throat. Etc., etc. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, I don't think any of this is important. Well, it does look sufficiently gross. Has there been more notes than the original? So... there's more notes than the original, but way less text. And I think that's bad. They're trying to tell more of their story or communicate theme through the notes. Whereas in the original, they did it through the text you get when you examine things in the environment. And they took all of that out. They took out all of James's internal thoughts and observations and all of that stuff and replaced it with there are slightly more memos. Most of which are just kind of boring, just people being miserable, I guess. Like, I haven't read any of the memos that rise to the level of, like, for itchy tasty. Let alone there was a hole here. Oh, right. Also, I have to combine the mold remover. Okay. The absence of flavor text hurts so much. It's really killing me. I still don't know what the fuck to do with this thing. Okay, keypad's done. Oh, okay. Maybe you have an idea. There's never a hole here. Stop asking about the hole. Oh. Okay. I guess I have to find more of those. Guess I'll work on that then. Oh, I guess they did tell me where they are because they're all in these different things. Patient files. Move to L1, D1, and this one's not listed. Okay. D1 has a combination lock. Probably the X-ray machine. So we need the third. We need a key for that one. James Sunderland is being extremely weird about Marvel movies these days. Oh no. Well, it would be nice to get to the pool. Don't know how to do that. This game canonically takes place in current day, 1983. I don't know about that. I think the implication is the last time the calendar was updated was 1983. Which would mean that the events of Silent Hill 1 happened in 83. Which means this is sometime after that. Which means the events of Silent Hill 3 take place in 19... Sorry, 83... So they take place in 2000. Which means this takes place in between those two. (2001) 83 plus 17? Either 2000 or 2001, yeah. Okay. Can't seem to get to the pool this way. Maybe from above? Oh, wait a minute. I haven't checked the garden yet. Did I look at this thing? I did not. He got out of the pool and made a break for the garden, cutting himself wide open in the process. Thank God I was still here. He was completely manic, screaming, had the orderlies hold him down, barely managed to stitch him up. He's back in his room for now, sedated. Okay. Oh, good, the ear key's still here. So at least that puzzle still exists. We need to know when the video game is set, because if I don't know that, the video game cannot be enjoyed. We gotta get the lore. Otherwise it doesn't make sense. The more I know about every detail of my spooky games, the more I enjoy them. Yeah, that's what I want out of a spooky game, is something that's easy to understand, fully explained, sure. How else are you supposed to be scared? What was... Did he just go, ah? That was weird. I don't think that was a 4 or 5 A's, ah. I think that was a 2 at most. Ah. Dude scrimped like he stood in a puddle wearing dress shoes. Or socks, yeah. Ah. You need a proper timeline in chronological order, and if there's a single retcon, the game is bad. Of course. Oh, here's the pool. So they decided that Silent Hill didn't have enough pools in it, so they added a second one. The original just had the apartment. Get those bikinis on. Aw, yeah. We got bikinis. Martinis. Zucchinis. No weenies. You hear that, James? Get out of here, you fart face. have a shirt over my bikini. Absolutely. Whatever makes you comfortable. Can I say? I think that instead of giving us a cardboard pyramid head or that stuffed Mira head as pre-order bonuses, I think instead we should have had a James skin where it's him without the shirt but with the heart mom tattoo, like in the UFO ending of SH2. You know, the one where it's like Buff James in the credits? They should have given us that as like an alternate skin. Oh, the thrilling combat of Silent Hill 2. A PowerPoint presentation. Oh, it's good. It's going great. It's going so good. Gonna go to bed. 3 a.m. Thanks for the stream. Aww. Have a good night, Christopher. GamePro covered James Sunderland. Gaines Thunderlit. That would be good too. That'd be pretty good too. Game is fighting my PC for its life. Holy shit. This game is doing everything it can to stop me from playing it. And you know what? Understandable. I don't get it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing this. Why don't I set my stream encoder lower? How's it going? Well, right? Hey, Molly. It's... It's, Silent Hill 2 is happening. Oh, there we go, okay. Phew. Does the game play you as much as you play it yet? No. We gotta play Shattered Memories for that. Warning. Psychology warning. This game psychologically profiles you as you play it. I guess a medical tube makes sense, but also the hair was more interesting. Like, that just really feels like a summation of what this game is like. You made the same puzzle, but less interesting. Yeah, in Silent Hill 2, this puzzle is there's a bent needle inside the teddy bear, and then inside the box that you unlock with all the keys is a single strand of hair. And then you tie the hair to the needle and you stick that in the drain in order to get the key out. And like,
Warning, this game psychologically profiles you as you play. Well, I hope this game loves the mental imagery of gigantic asses.
Well, I hope this game is interested in sexual arousal caused by cartoon horses. Man, mouthwashing was so fucking good. Whee! I will say this cutscene is funnier. Like it is funnier that tube is all floppy. Instead of like putting me on edge. Instead of making me tense and going, oh my god, that hair is gonna break. It did make me giggle. So that's cool. I guess. This valve is for use on grid. Okay. Oh, okay. Press R2 to break wall. Okay, so that's bracelet 2. This long hair is several tied together, so you're just relying on James's tying ability. Kinda, yeah. I don't know, I found that scene tense. Kind of worrying. I found this one a little bit funny. I'm not sure that's ideal. Classic Eddie's Let's Party! Man, my favorite is Metal Wolf Chaos's Let's Party. That's the best. That's my favorite. Oh. Okay, so we got a blood-stained bracelet. And there was a memo about... Let me see. Looks like the file was incomplete. One of the pictures was nowhere to be found. Send it. Send somebody as soon as we locate it. Okay. Can you please this button? Move to L1. Patient number 130? Okay. Uh, 071? No. Code has been reset to what we agreed on during today's meeting in the doctor's lounge. Okay. Doctor's lounge. Oh, good, it's right outside. Okay. Maybe we'll check there and see if maybe there's a clue. Richard! No, that's not helpful. Try guessing the password. Is it 666? That would be spooky. That would that would tingle my spine. What is the soundtrack doing in here? Why is that doing that in this room? Sword his wife dead. I see. Okay, maybe we'll go up the staircase and give this a shot. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna power through it. I'm powering through. We're just gonna go. It's gonna load eventually. Don't worry about it. Okay. The password. Oh, no. I got it. Okay. I got it. Not that keypad, the one upstairs. One more. Bunny. Alright, let me save just in case this whole thing crashes. Just in case this whole thing goes to shit. Combination lock. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, I think I got it. Alright. Never mind, I can get in here. Right 6, left 2. Never mind. Right 1. Okay, so these are the ones we found, are they? Okay, here we go. Ancient rigatoni. Thank you for the follow, my fur and whiskers. How ancient? Is that rigatoni still good? It's pasta. It can't go bad, right? I think we're trying to like match up the scramches or something. Unless it's pasta, its sell-by date. Oh my god. You're not allowed to do that. Okay, I think it has something to do with the scratches, right? These two are in the right positions. Oh, maybe... Okay, maybe the scratches are supposed to cancel out some of the lines for other ones? Got it. 411? No. 77? 37. 437 12. I know Homecoming did a basic hang up the x-rays, but I'm sure there's been a game recently where you had to rearrange x-rays on a board. I know they're ripping this up. This seems fine. This was okay. 437 12. Yay! Oh, it's awful wet in here. Sure. What am I looking at? Filthy bracelet. What am I looking at? What is this? Is there like glass in there? I like... Huh. I mean, it is slimy, but I'm wondering what the pink bits are. Sure is some kind of bits. Man, you know it'd be awesome if you could, like, when you're looking at the bits in the bed and then you press X, it could put some kind of text at the bottom of the screen that represents your character's internal thoughts, and you could describe what you're looking at to the player in some way. Maybe that's like evocative of a mood or tone or idea that you're trying to communicate. Something like that, maybe. That would be cool. That'd be pretty good.
That's how he saw Mary. Little bits of bits or whatever.
Makes sense, I guess. God, it's this one staircase. When we get to the bottom of the staircase and into the hallway, it's going to chug again. It's going to do it. I just know it. It's just going to start chugging again. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Communicate that James has a mind that thinks things occasionally. I'm not sure that's true. I don't know if we figured that out yet. What are we looking for? Oh, okay. Something like that. But maybe in a different order? Yes, in a different order. Okay. This one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. Okay, there we go. Nailed it. Why did the director of the hospital even have that? Where did he get that from? Oh boy! Silent Hill 3 hard mode puzzles, let's go! Button so safe. You go here. You go here. So go here. This one's here. Yay! I don't think that 9 symbol is one of the planets. I think the rest of these are planetary symbols, except that number 9 doesn't look like one. I think... Nine symbol is Mr. Triangle. I think it's actually, shoot. I need to remember my, demonology, because I think that one is not an alchemical symbol, but it's, I think it's the seal of light, or the hermetic seal of light, something like that. I think it's an Aleister Crowley thing. Let me see. Oh my fucking god. The hermetic seal of light, baby! I'm such a gamer! Holy shit. Huh. Well, okay. Bun confirmed Satanist. I don't know what that has to do with these, like, planet symbols, but okay. The 5 is... I forget. Is the 5 symbol there the Earth? 8 is the moon, obviously. There's 1. 2. 4 is Mars. 5 is the sun. 6 is Venus. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. I just wrote them all down. All right. 1 is Terra, I think. Okay. 7 is Mercury. Planets. Okay. Did James write these down? Yep, he did. Cool. 924571. Hermetic seal of light kind of means these are meant to be read as alchemical elements. That makes sense. I appreciate the inclusion of alchemy. The original Silent Hill games did stuff like this a bunch. And I like when they do it. So this is fine. Plus it's a hospital, so... Having a hermetic seal in here makes sense. Hermes related to medicine. Although the hermetic seal of light is, I think, more related to Hermes Trismegistus. Also, have to apologize for some of my previous Silent Hill streams because I pronounce Ars Goetia as Goetia when I think it's actually Ars Goetia or Goetia, and I don't like saying it that way, so I just mispronounce it. I think it's Goetia. But you can understand why, though, right? Because it's like, I don't know. 9, 2... 4, 5... It'd be like that sometimes. 7, 1. There we go. If that's what your apology video is about, then you're on a good track. Thank you. Oh. Maybe I'll mention it in the... Oh, there we go, the rooftop key. Maybe I'll mention it in the Silent Hill 3 video. I'll just have Matt edit in some extra voiceover. Because I also didn't talk at all about Valtiel. And so I do need to include some of that. So I am gonna probably record some extra stuff for that video. Which I did with the Silent Hill 1 and 2 one as well, so... Ukulele apology video that's just about mispronunciation. Dynamite. Must be Italian. Are they gonna hint Rooftop Person is linked to this story? Because that's what a lot of fans thought. That's a good question. We've already gotten like a lot of different they added a bunch of different patient stories in this one already, which feels less like Silent Hill 2 and more like in Origins when they're talking about like Origins as a whole thing, where you go in a bunch of patient rooms and it's like a bunch of different stories about people who are suffering from different like conditions or whatever. And I don't know. It can feel kind of gross because like looking at other people's medical records and stuff is... I guess I don't mind the rain here. I mean, it should be wet. James is a pretty wet guy. Seems like a lateral move. Yeah, just kind of a soggy dude. Oh, they did keep this. Rain. Stared out the window all day, peaceful here, nothing to do. Still not allowed to go outside. Still raining, talk with the doctor a little. They would save me if I didn't have a family to feed. I know I'm pathetic and weak. Not everyone can be strong. Rain again. The meds made me feel sick today. If I'm only better when I'm drugged, then who am I anyway? Rain as usual. I don't want to cause any more trouble for anyone, but I'm a bother either way. Is that why they added rain to this section? Is that why they did this? If this is the reason, then I don't like it. Because this note is in Silent Hill 2, and as far as I can tell, it's unchanged. Can it really be such a sin to run instead of fight? Some people may say so, but they don't have to live in my shoes. It may be selfish, but that's what I want. But it's what I want. It's too hard like this. It's just too hard. Doctor came in today. He said I'll be released soon. It's time to go home. I should be happy, but I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. It feels like something's about to happen. The last gasp of air before the plunge. Deep down, I know it's too late to turn back. I added some text at the end. That's possible. It looked the same to me, but I can't tell. I don't have like an eidetic memory or whatever. Can we talk about this real quick though? I just want to talk about something real quick. Can I talk about how much of this note is about feelings? So much of this note is about what's happening in this person's like internal world. I know I'm pathetic and weak. Not everyone can be strong. The meds made me feel sick today. Who am I anyway? I don't want to cause any more trouble for people. Can it really be such a sin to run instead of fight? Like, there's so many internal thoughts happening in this note. They feed me garbage and rotting meat crawling with maggots thick with sinew. They make me bite down. The juices, red and yellow, hit the back of my... Like, I just... They won't help me. Why do they keep me in here with him? Let me out. Like, there's such a disparity in the quality of writing and the content of the writing. I just feel it's worth pointing out how much of this is, like, it feels like the internal thoughts of a diary, and so much of this is just external bullshit. You know what I mean? None of it's about, like, the feelings or the emotions or the thoughts. It's all just, here's a series of bad things. It feels like creepypasta writing. You know, you get to the end of the note and it's just like hyper-realistic blood. And you're like, ooh, I know blood, that's scary. You know, it's just a series of supposedly frightening images. we supposed to be jump scared by Pyramid Head here? I don't know. Like, this was fine. Oh, hey, it's the broken elevator from... Wait a second. What? It's always my core complaint about any game. Why isn't this more realistic? It's bothering me. They have taken the appearance of Pyramid Head when he knocks you off the roof and you fall into that little courtyard. Don't you emerge into the otherworld version of the hospital from there? Isn't that like the transition? Is when you fall from the roof? Because you're like descending into it usually? At least I think that's the way I remember it. This is weird because we're still in the regular hospital. So that's not the transition to the other world? And it's also just like, oh, he knocked us down a floor through the Instead of kind of, I don't know, meat lips before Otherworld. Okay. Weird. I feel like they keep taking things that were, like, strange and dreamlike in the original. Like the weird voice acting and the, like, strange physics of James falling off the roof and into the little courtyard. And they keep making them more understandable and normal. And it's boring. It's boring me. I'm finding it dull. Meat Lips is the name of my dating app that never took off. Oh my god, it's hyper-realistic blood! Oh. Hey Dragonic, how you doing? Oh, I missed a drawing. I want to go back and see the drawing. There might be another Banui. Bunnies. Game missed out on a perfect jump scare by locking you in the padded room for 5 minutes while nothing happened. See, that could be done effectively. That could be done really well. Watch out, a wolf! Oh no!
Laura?
How do you know my name?
Eddie told me.
That big, fat blabbermouth.
Laura. Why do you keep running away from me?
You don't need to sound
How do
quite
you
that
know
angry,
about
Laura.
Larry?
I just do. What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
No. I won't. Please, just... I need to know.
Mary's my friend.
I've got a problem. I know I keep stopping and bringing up problems, but I've got a problem. I believe this James when he says, no, I won't yell at you. When she says, what are you going to do? Yell at me if I don't? He says no. And I have a problem in that I believe this James. I should not.
We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry.
Fine, don't believe me. See if I care.
Hey!
Let go.
Sorry, Laura, but I can't let you just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Look, just stay with me, okay? This is no place for a kid.
Fine. But
Was
there's
that
something
yelling?
I gotta get.
Laura,
It's important.
what is it?
A letter. For Mary.
What?
I hid it. In there.
Ooh. This environment is way too, like, dark and scary.
You sure this is where you left it?
It's in the back. Behind an old pipe.
Okay, wait here. Laura?
Haha!
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Laura, open this door right now.
What's the magic word?
Laura!
Nope, that's not it. I guess I won't open it.
Come on. Call him a fart face.
In your dreams, fart face.
Yay!
Please open the door. There's something in here.
Sure there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Laura!
Yeah, get him.
I'm not owned, I say, banging on the door. Don't tell Mary the first got owned.
Yay. Well, this was a musical choice. Huh. That mouth too.
That is quite possibly the least intimidating thing that could ever jump out of a ceiling in a rock tomb.
I think more when the reason James got angry at her was that he was being surrounded by monsters. Laura actually got hurt by that? Yeah. Yeah, this feels more like, huh? I'll find a way to put this into thoughts. But yeah, like, James was getting panicky because we're seeing the approach of these Flemschlips, right? Like, that adds some tension to the scene where James wants out, and then he panics and calls her a brat, and then she's hurt by that, and then decides to leave because of that, rather than, like, I feel like if he was a little bit calmer. And if there wasn't something about to attack him, she would have let him out of the room after fucking roasting him a little bit, you know? But like, I don't know. Whoever feels more malicious would make James seem like less of an asshole. A little bit, you know? Whoa, it's got little arms. Oh. Jesus. It's just too much processing happening. It's blast fucking processing. Blasting my fucking GPU. Why? Yeah, there's no way that's gonna happen. Okay. Was it even loading right now? I have no idea. I do not know. Okay. We just decided to reload the rest of the hospital, I guess? Gotta compile a few more shaders during this fight. Damn, James. Shit fucked you up. Oh my god, they gave it phases? Oh shit, it's got spider legs. It's got boss phases. Ooh, it's wiggly in the middle. Homecoming final boss? Oh my god. Oh, it feels like fighting the homecoming spiders. The little blade legs. All bosses need to be at least 3 times longer. Monsters feel a lot less sad to me when they're hypermobile death machines. Yeah. Oh, they got him with the footies.
James.
Did they add the siren to this part? Was this in the original?
James.
Like, I know this section was, but like...
James.
Oh hey, I love Jacob's Ladder. I don't remember the siren and I don't remember Mary in this part. Was the deal with the siren in the OG? In like Silent Hill 1? It's a creepy noise. It's a scary thing. Oh, so they do have this courtyard still? Okay. Huh. I remember the siren in Silent Hill 2 only happening twice? Maybe once. No, it is twice. Once in the hotel and once after the Pyramid Head fight. Hyper focus. They can be fixed. Recommendations. Stop at nothing. No turning back now. I'm gonna go play something else instead. Um, I think I'm gonna do that. I had to get surgery a few months back. They were wheeling me to the operating room and I was extremely nervous and all I could think about was that transition. Oh no! I'm sorry. Heck. I I saw that Resident Evil 4 Remake was $20, so I think maybe I'm gonna go play that.